Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth. All right, so listen. I know some of you don't watch Love and Marriage DC. I personally think that it's one of the best reality shows on television. I think it's better than Real Housewives of Potomac season 7. Right now, I feel as though Love and Marriage DC is the best besides Real Housewives of Miami and Family Karma. Like it's like the best reality show on TV. I really think y'all should get into Love and Marriage DC. With that being said, there's a couple on the show. DJ Quick Silva. I'm sure that those, especially who live in the DMV, know who I'm referring to. And then his wife is named Ashley. They're cool. It's this thing, and it's not even just with DJ Quick Silva. I think it's something that runs, um, in my opinion, it's a bad thing. So they have a 15-year-old son, and one of the, problems that they're having right now is that Ashley, who is the mother, um, she still wakes up their son. Their son name is Antonio, I believe. And he's 15. Now I don't know if she is, up picking out his clothes, laying his clothes out on the bed, all that stuff. But I know that like she still pretty much has to wake him up for school. And DJ Quick's whole, side of the argument is he's, a young man and he needs to be able to basically get himself up, and if he doesn't, then just let him miss school. And even tonight, in tonight's episode, well, Saturday's episode, I just watched it tonight. He was still saying that, he's a young man. And I want us to get out of referring to teenage boys. He said he's not a child. That's what he said. He said that Antonio is not a child. Um, Antonio is a child. And I think that's the issue. And I don't think that y'all realize that when y'all refer to these little black boys as young men and that they're not children, you tend to clutch your pearls when society and these cops treat y'all 15-year-old sons like men. You see what I'm saying? So I just think that we need to get away. And I know it's just not him. It's some of y'all too. We need to get away from referring to little black boys who are 15 years old as young men, saying that they're not children. He is a child. 15 years old, you're a child. 15 years old, you're a teenage boy. You're not a young man. You're a teenage boy. You are a child. Because I don't think DJ Silva is going to refer to his little girl as a young woman when she hits 15. I bet you're still gonna be baby girl, whatever whatever y'all be calling y'all daughters. I'm sure that's still gonna be baby girl. I just want us to stop that. I just want us to stop that because again, when your sons who are 14 and 15 and 16, come in contact with the outside world and they treat them as these men, But I was with Ashley though. The whole wake up stuff, Girl, 15, my mama was still waking me up. Was she dressing me? No. Was I earning my own clothes? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Was I brushing my own teeth? Yes. But she had to come and open up my door and say, get up. Hey, Rodney, get up. And she probably would have to come in and make sure she said it about probably 2 or 3 times. Come in, pull the covers off of me. Yes. I get it. You want to teach your child responsibility. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't understand DJ Quick's side because I get he just wants to teach his son responsibility, right? I get it, you know? But baby, talking about he can miss some school, baby, we'll miss the whole week of school. Leave it up to us. Because at the end of the day, we're still children. There are grown people out there. Let's just call a thing a thing. There are grown people out there who have to set at least 10 alarms. Girl, they have to be to work at 8. Girl, they set their alarm for 6 o'clock because, girl, they know it's going to take them 30 minutes to get out of bed. So if it's grown people out there who struggle to get out of bed, I don't know why y'all think a 15-year-old ain't gonna struggle. A 15-year-old ain't gonna struggle to get out of bed. We can't even get out of bed. Okay? And we grown. And got mortgages and rent and children and private education and light bills and water bills and girl car notes and insurance and gas bills. Right? Some of us got side chicks we gotta take care of. And some side niggas too. You trying to give your little side boyfriend a couple of dollars to get his hair cut? You know, we got stuff to do. Anyway, I just want to get that off my chest real fast. All right, let's get into this mess. Let's get a little messy. Let's just get a little messy. Just a little light. So this is according to Love B. Scott. So this is an exclusive. Married to Medicine star Contessa Metcalf confirms departure from show. Says Phaedra Parks will be a fun addition. So Married to Medicine is getting a cast shakeup. That's sure to make things interesting. Contessa, who joined the ladies during season 5, has confirmed exclusively to lovebscott.com that she has exited the show ahead of season 10. I decided to quit after last season, she told B. Scott exclusively. I needed a break because it wasn't highlighting me as a doctor or as a mom. Plus, it's been 5 years. I'm sick of cussing and crying. When asked her former thoughts on Real Housewives of Atlanta star Phaedra Parks joining the cast, Contessa said she thinks Phaedra will be a fun addition. I think Phaedra, who's my neighbor, is going to be a fun addition, she said. As for other cast member, Anila, whatever her name is, Contessa admitted they really don't speak outside of the show, but added she didn't think Anila was a good fit anyway. News of Contessa and Anila's departure was first reported by Queens of Bravo in the Reality with King podcast. Girl, let me shut up. First of all, I know y'all probably got the infamous question: do you think that Contessa really quit? A part of me does believe that Contessa really quit. Some of these women ain't walking away from Bravo. They like it, But I believe that Contessa probably did walk away. I really do believe it. I will say this much. If Contessa stayed on the show, there's a good chance her marriage was going to come to an end. That's not reality TV fault. I'm about to say something. We just going to go ahead and get real messy and just shake the table a little bit. For those who, of course, put marriage on a pedestal and feel like, girl, come hook or come crook, you better remain married. Girl, they're probably excited that Contessa got off the show because now she gets to stay in that toxic, volatile marriage. Anybody who's watched that show knows that marriage is a hot mess. But at the end of the day, people who, love marriage, they're probably just excited that Contessa gets to remain married. You see what I'm saying? Not that Contessa and Scott, from what we can see on our TV screens, were in a horrible marriage. The word I think that Dr. Contessa described her marriage was volatile. But that's the word she described her marriage. But people will say, reality TV ruins marriages. Does it really ruin marriages? Oh, girl, it just shows that, girl, your marriage is a mess. And now you get to see on TV with everybody else what you've been going through. But again, at least Contessa gets to remain married to Scott. Because now she's probably not, the marriage is probably not going to come to an end. Because as some people say, reality TV ruins marriages. Now she's not on reality TV. So now she can remain in her marriage. And that volatile marriage that she, that's the word she used to describe it, from what I remember. Phaedra, one of my friends said, I saw one of my friends say that, Phaedra basically should be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Something along the lines of like Phaedra being on Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is how I feel. If Phaedra has his personality like y'all say she has, then girl, regardless if Phaedra is on Married to Medicine or Real Housewives of Atlanta, the personality is always going to be there. Kenya Moore can be on Real Housewives of Atlanta, or she could be on Ultimate Girls Trip with a completely different group of women, and her personality is still there. That's what I was saying about No Tea No Shade. That's what I was. Excuse me. That's what I was saying about Monique Samuels from, formerly of Real Housewives of Potomac. That the personality is your personality is your personality. No matter where you're at, whether it's WeTV, Bravo, VH1, girl, a completely different cast. That personality is never going to leave you if it's really what people say that it is. So I guess now we'll really get to see, is Phaedra really this person who y'all have hyped up to be? From what I've seen, when Phaedra was on that show, what was it called? Marriage Boot Camp? I didn't watch it, but I don't remember anybody just saying how entertaining Phaedra was. I watched Real Housewives of, the Ultimate Girls Trip Real Housewives show, and she said some funny things here and there, but girl, it wasn't giving girl top tier housewife. If we're just gonna be honest about it. But it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how open Phaedra is. Phaedra is very private. Phaedra is a private reality TV star. Girl! And Anila just wasn't a good fit to me. She wasn't. Some people were saying that they did that on purpose because, Mariah was married to Aiden, and so now they really went and got, So I don't know. I will miss, that husband of hers because he was cute. Ooh. Maybe they can make Anila oh, no, maybe she's leaving for real. I was about to say, maybe they can make Anila a friend. But no, Anila needs to go. Quiet as it's because they need to bring Mariah back, but that door, I think that door is closed and bolted. No, that door, I feel like that door might be a little cracked. Now that door with Nene, now that door is signed, sealed, delivered, girl, closed, bolted, cemented, honey, girl, ain't nobody getting through that door. Girl, can't nothing open that door, nothing. Yeah, it's a wrap, okay? But shout out to our Married to Medicine. Shout out to Married to Medicine. So there's this clip. There's this clip, this audio that I want to play. I was on Twitter last night, and I saw this tweet going around, and it was from I don't know if this is the person who came, I don't know, but I got it from Joan Clayton. And it was basically a clip of, I think it was a season 1 reunion. I don't even remember this conversation, and I watched it. I think it was from the season 1 reunion. They were basically having a conversation about girl Gizelle being able to pass for white. So I'm just going to play this audio so y'all can hear Katie and Ashley talk about Gizelle being able to pass as white. Now, mind you, this is coming from this is coming from Katie, who is, I think, also biracial, but, she identifies as a black woman from what I understand. And also Ashley. Do Ashley identify as a black woman? I don't know, child. But this is what, this is how a piece of the conversation went. Ooh. Come on. Oh, here we go.
Maybe you could get away with being Caucasian. I don't. Because I'm proud to say I'm black.
She could, but she doesn't.
Okay.
All right. I want to ask Ashley your opinion. You're biracial. What was your reaction to all this?
I was just really surprised because the two women who have the most European features make the biggest deal of race. When most of us embrace our naturalness, for some reason they don't.
What?
Coloring your hair blonde and straightening it is European. That is a very European.
So Ashley understands.
Now, do I agree with the whole just because a black woman dyes her hair blonde, that means that she, doesn't embrace her blackness? No, I don't. I 100% don't agree with that. But the point is, Ashley knows exactly what proximity to whiteness means, as she just told Robin and Gizelle about their features being more aligned with the standards of European beauty, right? And then here goes Gizelle saying to Katie that Gizelle says, I could pass for white, but I don't. I'm basically a black woman. So Gizelle also acknowledges that, like Candace told her, well, you're a white looking ass. So when we have these conversations, stop playing in my face. That's what I'm trying to get to. Stop playing in my face. Y'all need to stop dumbing yourself down, acting like y'all don't know what colorism is, acting like y'all don't know what this conversation is about, acting like y'all just don't know no better. Don't make yourself look stupid because you want to defend a housewife. And I'm not, whoever you is you. Okay? But y'all know what it gives. Just like Katie just told her, y'all are the two most Caucasian looking women on the cast. And quiet as it's kept, people who have been watching me for years know that I have said from the get-go that I thought that Robin was the white woman on the cast. When I remember when the promo picture first was released, I said, oh girl, they got a white woman on the cast. I thought Robin was white at the time. But girl, why do we have to play these games? Gizelle knows. Because her homegirl Katie called her out on it season 1. Ashley also knows. Because Ashley let it be known that the way that you look, it aligns with standards of European beauty. You know. Y'all know. But now all of a sudden everybody want to act stupid and dumb and slow at the reunion like they don't know what Candace is talking about. And then y'all want to sit here and say that the girls ain't colorists. Because Candace really ain't said nothing different than what y'all have said in the past. Now, her delivery was a little bit differently than yours and yours and yours. A little bit different than yours and yours and yours. But girl, at the end of the day, girl, the message was the same. The message was the same. The message was the same. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm gone. I need to find me something to eat. My head's starting to hurt. I'll talk to y'all later tonight. I need to watch our SWV show too and Escape. All right, bye y'all.